Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. That is Jack. I am Conrad, and this is the 45 transfer. Not so stupid. Perfect window for Manchester City, coming off of a second place finish in the Premier League with 26 wins, 81 points, 102 goals scored, 17 more than the second place squad, which was Liverpool Football Club. Only 35 conceded. Again, second behind Liverpool.
Hmm.
They are going to be pissed off because of the UEFA ban and the subsequent appeal win. They're going to go and spend stupid money, is the rumor.
Yes, and they've already bought Nathan Ake from Bournemouth and Ferran Torres from Valencia to try and fill the hole of losing Leroy Sané in that wing position with the young Spaniard. And then Nathan Ake is a backup left-footed center-back replacement for Laporte. However, he wasn't signed to be the starting guy. They're still looking, reportedly, for a first-choice center-back to play next to Laporte.
Which brings us to our first perfect buy, Koulibaly.
Koulibaly didn't cover himself in glory in their round of 16 match against Barcelona. Safe to say, he gave up a penalty to Lionel Messi, which was scored by Luis Suarez. Didn't have a great match in that one. Still remarkably talented, 29 years old. Napoli won £81 million for him. City closer to a £60 million number. So it remains to be seen, do City make that jump there? Do they look elsewhere? But what he is he's been one of the best center backs. I would say he's been the second best center back in the world for 2 years now, alongside Virgil van Dijk. So obviously you missed Van Dijk about 2.5 years ago now at this point. Maybe you go and try and get the guy who's second best, but him next to Laporte would make your center back pairing mouth-watering, to say the least.
They'd be fantastic. I mean, you think about when Vincent Kompany was the captain on that back line, every bit the aerial threat, every bit just the lockdown defender, save when he's played against Barcelona.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that would be
And it also kind of
immediate best two back, the center back combo in the league.
easily. And Nathan Ake's biggest shortcoming is his height. He's 5'10", not able to get up for those aerial duels. Koulibaly very comfortable with that. So you could pair Ake next to him and not worry about the one large flaw to Ake's game. Because other than that, Ake is a sensational buy. So not only does he bring you that world-class talent in there, he also makes some of your other assets even more valuable as well.
And Ake playing in a pressure-filled environment at Bournemouth, trying to avoid relegation. So, but can he play at a top-level club?
He has played a top-level club.
So he's
That
at
is-
Chelsea, right? But he did not. He did not have a lot of. He was one of the farm guys.
Yeah.
They just sent him out.
Exactly.
All right, go loan.
Exactly.
Moving on, Rodrigo Betancourt,
He-
center mid, rejected. Don't know if it's going to happen, but again, a big number.
And City are kind of just putting out a lot of feelers. Rejected from Napoli for Koulibaly, Rodrigo from Juventus. He has become arguably Juventus' most important midfielder. They're obviously bringing in Arthur to replace Pjanic. So they're going to want to keep him, obviously, but for the right price, especially in this financial climate, maybe they'd be inclined to sell him. I don't know what that price is. It could be push them out of their comfort zone for Manchester City. But he's great at breaking up play. He's great at that tactical foul that Pep Guardiola loves, where they're making a break. Oh, we have too few numbers. Just give him a little clip in the ankles. Maybe the first one's not a yellow card. Second one, maybe not. And if you get 3 of those tactical fouls before you get a yellow card, Pep Guardiola, I think he loves that more than a goal himself.
That's his thing.
And Bentancur, he's actually improved for Juventus in terms of creation. He takes corners to them as well. He would be that Fernandinho type breakup play, but he also brings some actual solid move the ball forward. And he really is kind of a box-to-box, traditional, break the play up, move the ball around, create some chances, but also be there for your side on the defensive.
And who knows what's going to happen with Juventus? I mean, is their window closed now? Are they just going to sell and give Pirlo a ton of money to go do whatever he wants, even though not an experienced hand in the transfer?
It's going to be interesting to see what Juventus do, and I think they would want to keep a 23-year-old Rodrigo Bentancur as a key staple of that window.
I would think so. I think Pirlo would be like, what are you doing to me, man?
This would be a great transfer for City and a great keep for Juventus.
João Felix, right now valued on transfer market at £73 million.
This is one that's been floated around. Could it happen a year on from a stunning move from, I forget where he came from, but he went to Atletico Madrid, kind of flopped a little bit. It's safe to say that the system didn't really suit him that well. And I think that it's tough to say that he would already be abandoned 1 year on, but if Atletico could get some of their money back, maybe they'd be inclined to sell. They're also looking at Lautaro Martinez from Inter Milan, and I think he would be a great long-term replacement for Sergio Aguero. Obviously, Gabriel Jesus is a great striker for you, but I think you also want some competition. That's been some of the key parts of Manchester City for the last couple of years. Competition in every position. And Aguero, he's coming down to the end of his prime, end of his career. I think João Felix would be the great guy to be almost a third choice striker, which I think for him in his developmental cycle could be great. 73 million pounds and probably even more than that would be expensive, and all three of these guys would be a ton of money.
They're over 200 million with these three plus the moves they've already made.
It would be a lot of money, but I think if they made those 5 signings, instant favorites. For
I don't know
Premier
what
League.
their financial fair play situation looks like anymore, but there's no way you're making that kind of money that you're gonna be able to make this.
It would be interesting. I think all these would be great signings. Again, the question is, can you afford them? It'd be perfect window, not so stupid, but maybe a bit stupid money.
That's a ton of money. All right, that's been Jack. I've been Conrad. This has been the 45 Perfect Window Manchester City edition. Please like, subscribe, give us a comment, tell us what you think, and find us on the Twitter at the 45. Take care now.